Plenty of Toronto FC fans making their way along the 401 heading east to Montreal today at Stade Saputo, the first visit of the season in Major League Soccer, the first of two meetings between these two teams in MLS.
Place of Jackson, Dominic Oduro on the right. That leaves Colin Warner and Michael Bradley, the two central midfielders. That double pivot to get forward and support the front men. No Jermaine Defoe for Toronto FC today, nursing a groin injury. So Gilberto gets the nod up top to partner Luke Moore in attack for TFC. He's going to be the one that really sits in front of that back four and makes sure that they don't get hit on the counter-attack and that speed that TFC have. And up top, Jack McInerney is partnered by Marco Di Vaio. That front two, the 4-4-2 formation, those players thrive on chances.
Homegrown signing. Frank Lopez says he's a classic number 9, a strong, powerful forward.
It's a ball played downfield. Gilberto up against Ferrari. And the Brazilian will be able to keep this in play. Moore in the middle, Oduro in support. Here is Dominic Oduro with the ball towards the back post. Morrow joining the attack here up against Matt. Morrow lays it back towards Michael Bradley and straight at the keeper.
It's a great chance for Toronto. Good cross to the far post from Oduro, and Justin Morrow up from that left back position. He gets on the end of it. It's a little bit overhit for Jonathan Osorio, but great awareness from Morrow to cut it back for Bradley. Left foot strike straight into the arms of Perkins.
Morrow up against Hassoun Camara. Back it comes for Michael Bradley. Dominic Oduro, the first time ball in for Gilberto! And Gilberto scores for Toronto FC. A fine finish, hit with power. And in the all-Canadian matchup at Stade Saputo, Toronto FC draw first blood.
Well, the visitors have started the brighter of the two teams, no question about that. And it's a nice move. Down that left-hand side, the ball comes inside to Michael Bradley, who just opens things up and changes the point of attack. A nice little ball over the top to Oduro. First time ball back across for Gilberto, and he fires it. It's a great setback from Oduro. Gilberto gets a big, strong hand on it. You see very clearly there. Perkins gets a hand on it. It comes off the bar, but it definitely goes over the line. Great spot from the referee's assistant on the near side. Toronto FC up 1-0.
For Warner, as Toronto FC are patient in their build-up, trying to keep possession here as Osorio comes out to the right for Warren Creval. The second start since his move from the Dynamo. Nice turn from Gilberto, who tries to get away from Ferrari, and the shot wayward from the Brazilian, who already has one today.
It's a great turn from Gilberto. Nice ball in from Creval. Just look at that cushion control and the spin. Ferrari overcommits, gambles. It's a big decision to make as a defender. But Gilberto reads the situation really well. Nice sharp turn, then drives away from Ferrari. You talk about the challenges that the impact have.
Really well done by Justin Mapp, and across to Patrice Bernier. Can he have a crack at goal here, Bernier? He can, and Patrice Bernier pulls it wide.
Well, it's the first time either central midfielder for the Montreal Impact really ventured forward. It's a great ball across from that right-hand side by Justin Mapp to Patrice Bernier. He wanted to hit this on the volley. It just didn't sit for him correctly, so he took it on the left foot, rifled it just wide of Joe Bendick's goal. Bernier wanted to hit that right-footed, but didn't sit properly. Took it onto his weaker left foot, but it's a good strike nonetheless. Just curling away. Bendick trying to get there, but happy to see that one drift inches wide of the left post.
Justin Mapp forward for Marco Di Vaio. Nothing given. Bradley spots Oduro off to the races, and Oduro is round the back of Crawl. Dominic Oduro in on goal. Dominic Oduro squares it across for Luke Moore, and Luke Moore will make it two. A quick break forward from Toronto FC. Oduro puts it on a platter for Luke Moore.
Well, the Montreal Impact and Marco Di Vaio in particular wanted a foul called on Daniil Henry for the challenge on Di Vaio, just on the edge of the TFC penalty area, just there. Doesn't look like there's any contact. The referee doesn't blow the whistle. And a wonderful through ball from Michael Bradley. Again, no pressure on Bradley in midfield, and Oduro's got a lot of work to do here. He tries to cut it across for Luke Moore. It gets there by a deflection. And Moore's left with a very simple tap-in. Great heads-up play from Maduro, though. He's not trying to score there himself. He's trying to set up Moore. It's the right decision. And the front man puts the ball in the back of the net, gives Toronto FC a 2-0 lead.
Waters pulled in. Up goes Hagland. Perkins got a hand to it. Comes back for Jackson and cleared away by Miller. Almost a third for Toronto. Now it's Henry up against Duca. Out for a goal kick. Was a corner. Went off Dilly Duca last. Hagland so close.
It's a great header as well. Textbook from a center back. Comes in. Downward. Perkins does really well to get a strong hand on this, to push it up off the bar. Hagland couldn't convert the follow.
Jackson. Forward for Gilberto. Moore and Osorio in the middle. Jackson there as well. It's pulled back for Jackson. Blocked by Felipe. Now Gilberto! Skipping wide of the far post as the Brazilian looked for his second of the game. Now Kroll with a cross into the middle and glanced away by Morrow. Comes out for Romero. There are some Montreal fans still think it went in.
I think they're just applauding the fact that the Montreal Impact had a shot on target or an attempted goal. Romero following up just outside the penalty area. His volley wide of the goal and in behind.
Romero. Roberts with the foot in. Now Miller down the right, up against Morrow. Miller with a chance to get a cross into the middle. Defio can't get there, and then a good save from Bendick to deny Jackson Hamill on his debut.
That's a great header from the youngster, but Joe Bendick does really well to get himself down. Miller just clips to the back post. Jackson Hamill does everything right. Downward header away from the goalie. Joe Bendick had other ideas.
The referee will call full time, and Toronto FC will win the derby game here in Montreal by 2-0.